Hello, everybody. This is Jay Delvecchio, owner and president of W.I.T.S. I want to welcome you to what is a big step, I know, for a lot of you, for a career goal, maybe just for your own edification to help your family, your friends in training them, because they're always coming to you, because at this point you are their resource for their health and fitness needs. This is a very cool course. It's a very challenging course. So it's not a giant workout. You're going to have to put in some time and energy to succeed. But then again, what isn't worth that kind of a goal? And you have to put some time and energy into it. Otherwise, it's not much, right? So let's go forward and let's look at what we're going to have to do to be successful in this certified personal training course. I can tell you this much: you're going to have to read. You're gonna have to read. Some of you may read all the time, books, novels, whatever. No big deal. Others, maybe only read the sports page, only read something else online from time to time. You're gonna have to get back to your old study habits, right? This is a college course. It has a number of chapters you have to read, and you need to read them, more importantly, by the time you get into class, so you get the most out of those very, very smart instructors, those teachers in front of you, so you can pick their brains and really fine tune what maybe is a little gray in your mind at this point. You read it twice maybe. I kind of get it, but well, what do you need to do? You need to talk to them. That's what they're there for. That's really what you're paying for, is the amazing people that we have put in front of you that have degrees and other certifications in the field as long as your arm, right? So use them. They're good people, they're friendly people, they love what they do, and they're looking to pass it on to you, because there's a lot of pretend trainers out there in the field. I'm sure if you go to a club, you go to a particular facility, you see a lot of them that are kind of phoning it in, right? And that's what's going to make you stand apart, because you're not just taking the book knowledge part of it online, but you're then doing the hands-on practical skills on each other to master the skills there, and the verbal communication that goes with it that helps them understand, because people are different. You can't talk the same way to a CPA as you could maybe somebody else coming right out of high school who was a jock. You know, you need to adjust and adapt. You're almost a chameleon, if you will, as a certified personal trainer. That's the best ones anyway, because they can adapt to what their clients' needs are, what their communication levels are, and bring it home for them as to why they're in front of you and paying you $50 an hour or whatever it may be. So first off, get that textbook, start your readings. In this particular webinar that we just sent you, there was 2 attachments. One is a student workbook for the lectures. Another one is a student workbook for the practical skill labs. What does that mean to you? There's your Bibles right there. Print it out to go along with your textbook. No reason to take all these copious notes while they're doing the virtual lectures. Focus on the person in front of you, the questions that are coming in from other people, and get the most out of it. You just take little buzzwords on your sheets where those particular items are that we're covering, and you can get what you need, right? So make sure you print those out 1 week at a time, bring them in, go through them with lecture 1, practical 1, and so on, and it'll really help you piece it all together for when you start to study for your national exam. So again, read ahead. The virtual lectures are recorded. There's virtual lectures with a live teacher in front of you. If you turn your screen on, your videos, they can see you. That's up to you, optional. But you'll also have a microphone that you can mute, unmute, and ask questions and engage them, and make sure that you understand exactly what you need in any particular part of that, because hey, again, that's what you're paying for. That's what we're here for, to help you so you can master the skills and the knowledge of this profession. There's nothing worse than hurting somebody because you didn't do your due diligence. And there's plenty of trainers out there that kind of don't have it all in line. You've seen them. We don't want to be them, right? So that's why you're here with us, because otherwise it'd be easy to do something online and just test online, and so on. But then you go in there and you got to fool around and try to figure it out. We're going to help you get there, but you're going to have to put in the time. So if those lectures are not in your mailbox, your email box that you register with the next day, please check your spam or junk mail. Sometimes your virus protections have different settings. We all have different ones. Some of them kick them right into junk mail versus letting you open them and so on with, spam the way it is these days. So just check there first. It'll be addressed to you, lecture 1, lecture 2, and so on. Grab it, save it, it's yours. That's what you want to use it for. Again, printing out those student workbooks is huge. Get you ready for everything, and we can even send you the PowerPoints if you like to study by those. Some do, and we'll certainly send them to you. Put in the work. What do I mean by that? I mean 2 hours. 2 hours for every 1 hour of course time. So you're going to have to tell your friends, your family, work with it as you can, but I need 2 hours a day, every day, for the next 7 weeks, because you test on your 7th week. I need it to master this certification, this national credential. They're not easy if you're doing it right. Hey, you got to put in the time. And in particular, depending on your level of knowledge already, your experience, I'm assuming you all work out and you're fitness enthusiasts, so you wouldn't be in this class. You like the way you feel. You want to pass it on to others and change their lives. And it's a very, very cool feeling to see somebody changing before your eyes in just their self-esteem, let alone their other physical attributes. It's very cool, and you're getting paid well for it. So that's kind of a bonus on a bonus. It's very lifting. We also have a test voucher for you to test your national exam. At the end of this in 7 weeks, the rules are you need 35 days pre-register and say, yes, I will be taking the exam for the written and for the practical skills. Turn in that test voucher. It's online under the test voucher, and the first day of class, your teachers will show you where it is, so you can go grab it, fill it out during one of the breaks, and put it in, because unless that voucher comes in, we won't schedule you for a test. We've got to staff it. For instance, we have 2 testers just for the practical skills alone that'll be grading it. So we need to make sure we have everybody there and lined up so you get what you need on time. So study buddies to review. Mastering those practical skills is easy. It's fun, but I like to refer to it like a jump shot. I can show you how to do a jump shot today. We can play with it for 10 minutes in class, for instance. Are you going to lead this team in scoring from here on out? No, not likely at all. You got to go practice that skill. You got to fine tune it, master it. The verbiage that's going to come out of your mouth as you explain it to a prospect who for the first time is going to be working out with you to make sure they're safe and effective. And you're going to have to cue them and motivate them in certain things they're doing right or wrong so they don't strain a shoulder or a knee or whatever. Then they don't come back. And most of them have had those experiences over and over and over again. So that's why they're not involved in coming in Mace Club. They're skeptical about it. You're the answer, and you can do it. That's why you're taking the class. And I'm proud of you, the fact that you want to take the extra practical skills, because having the book knowledge doesn't mean you can be an EMT. Doesn't mean you can be a surgeon, a dentist, a car mechanic. You need that hands-on practical skills in the practice. We're going to get that for you. So study buddies is everybody in your practical skill labs. I'd set up times and just practice on each other and do things. Or, your mother, brother, sister, friends at the gym, same kind of thing. And practice that homework on them and get those things down so it just flows. Again, like a nice smooth jump shot, swish, baby, it goes, okay? Homework and pop quizzes, you will be getting those in class. For the lectures and for the labs. Why do we do it? Because we want to make sure you, who maybe are feeling pretty comfortable about X, Y, and Z, can prove it to yourself. And more importantly, if you slip on a couple areas in the lecture knowledge, core knowledge, in the labs, you're maybe stumbling, bumbling, and you're not going to be able to really, guess what? That's going to be an audition for a job. When they put you in front and say, okay, show me this. I want to see this for this type of client. you're going to have to turn to a mock client and go, right? Which makes sense if they're going to be hiring you and paying you 25, 50 bucks an hour, whatever it is. So you need to practice and do that homework every week. And what did I say? 2 hours for every 1 hour of class. That's where that all starts to come in, right? So let's bring that along. If you have any other questions, I am here for you always. My staff is here for you always. We're basically Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. But somebody's always monitoring the email until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you get stuck on something, shoot it out. Somebody's going to catch it. They're going to get back to you. Because why? We want to make sure you're taken care of and you can keep moving along and doing what you're doing. So if you have any other questions, remember, download what was sent to you in this webinar. There's attachments. Download them, print them out. You are good to go. You're good to go to get ready for your class. Be there 15 minutes early, especially for the practical skill lab. Be there in the lobby, wait for your teacher to come, gather you up. You'll fill out some liability forms that every facility has, whether it's at the college or a private facility. I want you to fill those out before you walk inside. Just good business, right? So, but I'm here for you again, Jay Del Vecchio. I am president of W.I.T.S. I'm here for you. The toll-free number is up there, the 888-330-9487. Leave a message if you don't get through during the normal business hours. We will get back to you and take great care of you. We're here to see you succeed. But yes, you do have to put in the work. And if you do, you're going to have some fun. It's an exciting career, and there's a lot of job openings. We'll be sending you that internship list when you graduate. And when you get that, you can reach out to local clubs that basically are part of our internship site because they're looking to hire. Simple as that. They want to hire W.I.T.S grads because they know they're more than just an online book smart exam that they can perform. And who doesn't want an employee that can perform for what their job skills certification says they can do? We're here for you. Let's get this thing done, and I look forward to signing each and every one of your certifications because I like doing those personally because I know you're putting in the work for it and you deserve it. Thank you.